Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where you'll notice we've ticked forward a little bit here. Oh, hello. Yes, we are having a feast. We had built up a little stress, but we managed to get rid of it. There was a feast that I declared, and there was also a... We've ticked forward about a month. There was also a series of calling our children to feasts that caused us to get rid of a bunch of stress as well. So the reason we had built up all that stress that we didn't have last episode is because I've gone through and consolidated a lot of our kingdoms, and we had to revoke titles. We've got some angry people, but they're no longer in power, and the people who are in power, well, they're more powerful than they were before. That is true. Oh, and I also bumped us up to absolute crown authority. That's something I intended to do on camera, but I didn't. I got so excited when I saw that I just did it, and then I was like, oh, probably should have done that on camera. We can negotiate an alliance with this guy, and actually, I'm going to go ahead and do exactly that. More alliances will be very good for us. For the Duchy of Friuli, is this guy still at war? Maybe not. Oh, we can usurp this. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. We, of course, shouldn't hold this duchy ourselves. That should go to this guy, and we will grant him the Raj of Friuli. Fantastic. There are no titles. Okay, there we go. 2 vassals go with, and that puts us at 58. Oh, very nice. Okay, so I guess I didn't need to combine 2 of our kingdoms. Well, that just gets us more space for the Byzantines. We're going to need it. There's no doubt about that. So there are a few more locations that we can attack. We're truced with Italy for another 3 years. And, I mean, we're going to continue working on fabricating claims over here. That is absolutely a thing that is going to happen. But I think we should clean up some of this area over here while we're waiting on that truce. So let's go ahead and put a rally point, I think, right down over... Is there no crossing here? Oh, there is right there. Okay. I think that's a crossing anyway. No, that's between the river and the Gulf. We may have to cross here and walk up this way if we're going to attack these guys. So we'll plan for that, and we will go ahead and come in here and declare war. We'll do a forced vassalization. That'll be fine. We're allied to the Byzantines. No problem. Honestly, just men-at-arms. Yeah, they'll have to go all the way around, as I expected. Georgia joined. Did they just become independent? No, they're part of the Byzantine Empire. Okay. I don't really care about this. I think they're far enough away. Excellent. Another alliance. We have a number of those. The high table broke, but we became friends with this guy. That's good. We are definitely interested in getting all the friends we can. It does bear noting that many of these kings that we doubled up, they're now quite a lot more powerful. But so are we. We can have up to 261,000 troops at this time. So that is definitely good to know. And we're going to push in over here, take a bunch of this territory, and eventually we are going to run out of additional slots. Oh, right. We need a new steward, and that's something we have needed because our old steward is no longer our vassal after the realm restructuring. This guy will do the job, but would he do the job best? No, technically this guy would. And so he shall. We do have a new diplomacy perk available, and we're going to go ahead and go for sound foundations. Each living child gives you 1 random skill point, maximum of 5. Okay. I mean, we are currently 43. Our husband is 40. We are in fine health, but we are currently obese. I don't think we actually care. No, I think it's fine. I don't think we care about dying here. So off we go. We're going to go invade them. Wonderful. If we die, that's actually kind of ideal. Because we need to inherit the Byzantines before we can dismantle the papacy. Can we see dismantling the papacy in here yet? We can't. And I'm wondering what we need to actually be able to see that. We may have to create the title over here, which we only need 6 more counties to create the Empire of Italia. For the Kingdom of Italy, we can't usurp it because he considers our faith to be hostile or worse and controls de jure lands in Italy. Okay, fair enough. That'll be fine. These are all duchy rank realms that will get consolidated over here. These are technically county rank realms over here as well. So all of this will get consolidated together, and that's fantastic for us. So let's go ahead and begin working on fabricating. Over here is the next one. Excellent. So we'll work on that. Actually, do we need to do that? Is he? No, he is. I remember, he is not small enough that we can get away with just doing the forced vassalization. That's not going to be a thing. We're going to come up here and fight her army, and we do expect to win this. Do we expect to stack wipe this? Honestly, yes. I think we do expect to stack wipe this, which should give us enough to end the war. Not one day too soon. Losing additional stress, that's nice. That does not quite win the war, so we are instead going to have to come down to here and siege. Okay. Not ideal, but it'll be fine. In the meantime, of course, our levies are regenning at a rate of 15,000 per month. That's kind of insane. We do need another new steward, and it will be this lady. Our brother died. Okay. That explains the stress. Okay, so we're going to fight over here, and this won't give us enough to win the war, I don't think. We'll see. This should be another stack wipe, though. Yeah, 87. This siege will win the war, for sure. Guaranteed. Excellent. So with that done, we will, of course, start thinking about vassalizing over here. We'll enforce those demands. She will become our vassal, and that puts us at 59. Oh, 60 out of 60. Okay. Good to know. So with that being the case, I do want to check up here. What is the de jure duchy here? Verona and Lombardy. Really wish I had grabbed all of Lombardy, but oh well. We can exceed our vassal limit by a little bit, or we can just toss her into, like, the Kingdom of Galicia-Volhynia. That wouldn't be the worst thing. This is de jure part of Wallachia, which we're unlikely to get for a while. So I think, well, right now we're not going to worry about it. We're at our cap, we're not over our cap. So, I kind of want to declare a triple war here. But our armies are raised. We need to disband them. Okay, we'll tick forward that month tick. There we go. And we'll declare this forced vassalization here. Can we get away with a forced vassalization here? Actually, yes. Can we get away with one here? We don't have a CB. I was expecting a CB here because we have borders, but I guess this is separated by a river with no bridge. That's likely why we didn't have the CB. Well, no, because this is separated by a river with no bridge. What's this guy's religion? He is Orthodox. Uh-huh. I'm not sure why we don't have a CB on this guy, but we don't. So I guess we'll just do a double war here. We'll raise up our men-at-arms, and then we will also raise up our levy troops, and we'll just get these guys out of here very quickly. We'll go up over there. And how many do we actually need here? 30k, 35k. Okay. Sounds good. So we'll get the 35k that we need. This will be absolutely no problem, of course. In fact, yes, all of Verona will be mine. Okay, we need to look at that. So they're going to march in over there, and in the meantime, we're going to look over here. All of Verona we now have a claim on. All of this. That's nice. So next, we're going to work on... Pavia over here? Yeah, we need to work on Lombardy. because if we look at this, we know we have a claim on at least some of Romagna down here. We have a claim on all of Verona, and then there's Lombardy, and then there's Emilia over here. Except Emilia is at least partially in Byzantine hands, so there is that. Okay, well, we're going to head on up over this way. We do need a new marshal, and ooh, skill 30. That guy will do. We're actually going to set him to training commanders. Okay. We're apparently quite a ways away from our men-at-arms, but I think that some of these might actually be knights, not men-at-arms, that are going to take this long. We'll keep an eye on that, and we will see. In the meantime, we'll slow siege over here. We do see this army on its way around. That's fine. That guy, our heir, became a Grey Eminence, and, I mean, honestly, I don't really know who we would want to marry him to. I guess this is fine, right? I don't really care at this point. We'll use secondary spouses as necessary later on to get what we really want out of marriages there. Okay, we just finished a promote culture task, and we will continue working on that. Fantastic. So these guys are going to attack over here. That's fine. We're going to stop gathering here. We have our siege weapons. That's all we need. Yeah, we're going to allow them to siege over here. That'll be fine. And we're going to march on in over this way. About like that. Group those together, and we're sieging much more quickly now. We're going to move over here next just to get ourselves some war score here. Oh, hello. You'll get a weak hook on him. Potentially. Or he could use it to his advantage. We'll see. He confessed. We are going to actually reduce our tyranny. We do have some tyranny at this point from revoking titles that we didn't have a right to. So reducing tyranny is going to be pretty important for us. We're going to continue up over here. We are above our vassal limit now. Somebody died and I think transferred a vassal around. Can we do anything here? No, we can't transfer any vassals. Okay. We're okay with being a little bit above our vassal limit. What does one vassal above our limit do? 5%. And then I'm guessing it's probably about 5% per vassal. So that's something we need to think about, is where that balance should be held. So this is fine. If they're just going to sit there, I'm completely okay with this. Yes, see that done. Okay, now we're going to go get ourselves another claim on Italy, and that is going to be, of course, Lombardia. Okay. So we're going to come attack these guys up here. We will absolutely win this, no problem whatsoever. Waldenesian populists have decided to give up. Great. And we're going to siege down this fort incredibly quickly. This will win this war for us. There we go. And we will enforce those demands, so be it. And at this point, we need to head down this direction and deal with these guys. They're heading north, and I'm okay with this. I'm not sure where exactly they're planning to go over here. Interesting. That's their plan, huh? Okay, if that's their plan, then what we're going to do is split. If it'll let me. There we go. We'll split off these bombards and possibly around... I don't think we need this many. Possibly around 5k levies. We're going to send them over here for right now. And these guys, they're going to come over here and chase these guys down. We don't want to be outmaneuvered so that these guys get in between us and our seizures, but beyond that, I want to give battle over here. We'll see what we catch. They're just kind of moving around for right now. We are going to head south to here with our siege force. Looks like they want to give battle here. Let's check our leadership. Leadership is great. So we should have no problem here. Starts in our advantage, and we win that fight. Fantastic. So we're going to grab Matriarch. Perfect. And this war will be over very shortly, honestly. I'm surprised these guys aren't intervening in this. They're slow sieging. Like, this is pointless. They should have at least tried to give battle over here. Now, this is a potential issue. These guys are retreating towards our siege force. Yes, we'll take the county of Lombardia and, well, the claim on it anyway. And we are going to then work on Brescia. Correct? Yeah, that's still part of Lombardy. Fantastic. Okay, so they're going to their capital. We're going to keep an eye on this. These guys, they're going to come up to the capital, and we're going to move away from the capital for the time being, because we do not want this force to be caught by this force. They're heading north. We're going to keep moving. We're going to try to cut them off over here. Yep, this looks fine. We're going to come in over here now and siege, while our main force pushes forward here. That maneuvering worked absolutely wonderfully. We're going to make our way up over this way, and then we're going to go for their capital. Between that and the battle, we expect this to be an end to the war. Honestly, I'm not sure we even get to the capital. Well, these guys are running. That's fine. Oh, really? Running there? That's a foolish place to run. But okay, sure. They're running adjacent to us for reasons. We're going to catch them, and that does mean that they get stack wiped here. Pretty sure. Yep. And that's an end to the war. We'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. Additional holdings over here, and of course we are now 3 direct vassals above our vassal limit. And we can usurp the Duchy of Transcarpathia, and so we shall. Where does that go? De jure, that goes to this gentleman. He is Catholic. We're going to grant him the Raj. And we're going to send him a gift. We're going to demand his conversion. Excellent. He wants a hook. We're not going to bargain for his soul. Can we declare on this guy now? We actually can. We have some de jure claims, but we can also forced vassalize him. And that is exactly the kind of thing we'd like to do. But I want to just double check Italy over here quick. Isn't this a new guy? This is a new guy. So we're no longer truced to him. We'd get 7 counties at this time. We'd be lacking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 7. We'd get half of what he has. Honestly, I think we keep fabricating claims, and we fight up here. Get this area cleaned up a bit. So we forced vassalize this guy. He has 18k. We forced vassalize this guy. He has 6k. We forced vassalize this guy. He has 16k. We'll just do a triple forced vassalization over here. And that should be fine. And then we'll clean up a few more of these. Probably these 3 would be the next target. And we'll just finish up fabricating our claims over here. Now, we're still in fine health here. So if our health drops, then we'll push our claims. Otherwise, I'm okay with just continuing to get our claims over here. Because we're really only missing 7 counties right now. And we've almost got a claim on this one. So that'll be great. We're going to raise up our troops up here. We're going to raise our men-at-arms, and we're going to raise our levies. In total, we're going to raise probably around 50,000 levies. That seems to be a decent number. He immediately hired holy orders, and he's heading north. Maybe. He's thinking about it. But he's buying us enough time. Yeah, he's buying us plenty of time here. His indecisiveness is proving fatal for him. Yes, see that done. And we are, of course, going to immediately begin work on Como. Excellent. So we're going to get those sweet, sweet 50k troops. That's plenty. And in we go. He's still being indecisive. And our men-at-arms will arrive shortly. But we don't technically need them here. Do we have leadership for this? Actually, we can put in a better leader. There we go. And we'll see how this goes. We don't have any men-at-arms here, but we are winning. Okay. Looks like we... Yep, we do win this. Great. Yep, that fabricate claim finished. That was expected. This is not going to be a stack wipe. Absolutely not. But we do win the battle. And in come our men-at-arms. Fantastic. So this will put an end to this war very quickly indeed. Men-at-arms have arrived. This war will end very promptly. Yeah, we know these sieges are happening. We also don't care. This war is over, so we will enforce those demands, and then we will attack right here. Excellent. This is going to be a fairly small area to attack, only the 2 sieges, and we'll make our way down towards the Grand Principality of Teams on our way down there. So this is a completely fine route, as far as I'm concerned. Our husband has the bubonic plague. He's still fine, apparently, but he has the bubonic plague. We need to consider he's likely to die. If he dies, our heir takes over the Byzantine Empire. We will not be playing as him until we die. We will, however, have to defend his hold on the Byzantine Empire, and I guarantee you rebellions will ensue. We'll keep an eye on that situation. Okay, one more siege over here. We have gained a lot of territory over here. Our husband did indeed die of bubonic plague. I'm not surprised about this. He actually wouldn't accept because we're at war and because is a claimant. Okay, we'll negotiate that alliance. Yep, with the hook, he'll take it. Fantastic. So hopefully that means he'll call us into the inevitable uprisings that will be starting up in the next month or 2. Yes, see that done. We're going to enforce these demands, of course. And we're going to continue to fabricate over here. Now, we should probably remarry at this time. And... This guy wouldn't be a terrible option, actually. We do want to be matrilineal, absolutely. Not that it really matters at this point. Okay. There we go. And then, unfortunately, he is... Oh, he is actually here. Fantastic. So we can have him work on, say, court politics for that sweet, sweet diplomacy boost. We're going to come in over here and siege. Yeah, I know these guys are sieging successfully, but they'll get over it. And this guy is skill 33. Learning? Not intrigue. Skill 33, learning. I was looking at the wrong one. I'm dumb. Anyway, I'm not going to fire him. It's fine. I don't really care. So we're at 6% war score here. We have to assume there's trouble brewing in the Byzantine Empire. We've reconquered most of what we let go in the last time the Byzantine Empire was having issues. So that is fine. The siege at their capital is going to be done very soon here. This is our next target, the barony of Vajdahunyed. I imagine I butchered that. We're at 56% war score. And it is normally time when I would put a cut in here. However, I want to finish out this war. I want to make sure that we're clear before we have major issues with... That is a fantastic mustache that our son has. Okay. Let the traitor be known to all. I imagine he's having some succession issues. We'll see. I mean, realistically, he did have a proper claim to the throne, right? We installed the last guy, but he was the heir. We just deposed his father, was all we did. So, we'll see what that ends up looking like. And actually, this guy died, so we can put in a skill 27 Spy Master. That'll be fine. We're just going to head up here and deal with their army. That should get us the war score that we need. Then we'll exit this war, and we'll see what's going on with the Byzantines here. We are 5 direct vassals above our vassal limit. We knew this would happen. We're going to be able to consolidate a lot of these shortly. That's a stack wipe. And this is also going to be a stack wipe. Yes, do it. And we are going to go ahead and start working on... Let's see, I think we wanted Cremona. Something along those lines. Let's wipe out this last little bit here and enforce demands. There we go. And now I'm going to go ahead and put that cut in here, and next episode we will see about any potential factionalism the Byzantines have, as well as conquering what remains of Italy. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.